Coming up on Relatables Baddies Book Club.
In my head, whenever she mentions someone's handsome, I'm like, they're gonna fuck.
Yes, bro.
That's what I'm thinking.
Exactly what I think. That is exactly what every time she says something about strong arms, which is all, like, people don't, like, you can look at someone and say he's strong as fuck and actually not want to fuck him. But we're ruined from the Akatar series. Baddies. The Housemaid chapters 1 to 10.
Woo!
Short.
Very short.
I read I read all 10 chapters yesterday.
Short and sweet.
And I've read 5 chapters as soon as I woke up. And then I was like, okay, I'll just read the 10 chapters before I go to bed. And then I was doing stuff. Got to about 9. And I was like, oh, wait, I haven't read those chapters yet. And I was kind of like, fuck. Started quickly reading. 20 minutes later, done. I was thinking, let's go.
Yeah, it's definitely different to what we're used to.
Yeah.
Very, very different. I'm liking it. It's an easy read.
That's
very
the word.
Easy.
I am going to say jarring. Particularly only from one character, though.
That is jarring.
Yeah.
Yeah, how it's all from like her POV.
But what jars me is just the way that one of the characters, like that Nina is.
I listened to the audio too, and
is it dramatized?
No,
just like audiobook.
Audiobook, and she voices every character, I think. But her Long Island accent is annoying. Could I try and do it? She's like, I was locked in my room. No, I was locked in my room.
Oh my god!
That ruined it for me a little bit, but I was like, oh, it's authentic.
Yeah. So we've got the book is, in a very short sense, clearly about Millie, who is an ex-con, who has been out of jail. She was there for 10 years. So we don't know why she went yet.
She was there since she was 17.
17. She's 27 now.
Yeah.
And she was living in her car, had an interview at this house to be a live-in housemaid, and she got it.
Yep.
Right? And so she's living at this house, family of 3. Nina, Cecilia, the daughter, Andrew, the father. Okay. So the very beginning of the first page talks about she's sitting on a lounge and there's a police officer talking to her.
Well, they did the classic thing where it's like
they give you a teaser,
the juicy bit, and then it goes to 3 months earlier.
Yeah. Oh, man, it's fucking...
Get creative.
Oh.
But I was like, it is what it is, yeah.
Exactly. I guess you're right. So I want to give a quick recap of the 10 chapters, not in as much depth as we've been doing. So quick recap. We can go together on this because I always do the recaps. But first, I do want to say firstly, different genre. I'm kind of liking it because this is actually somewhat realistic.
Yeah, I didn't think of it like that. In my head, whenever she mentions someone's handsome, I'm like, they're gonna fuck.
Yes, bro.
That's what I'm thinking.
Exactly what I think. That is exactly what every time she says something about strong arms, which is all, like, people don't, like, you can look at someone and say he's strong as fuck and actually not want to fuck him. But we're ruined from the Akatar series.
Me and Jake were messaging during the week, and I said, we're talking about the book, what we're going to do for this.
Yeah.
And I was like, just out of curiosity, are there any sexy scenes in it?
Yeah.
And his autocorrect changed isn't to is.
Yes.
And I was like, yes.
And then I had to break his bubble and be like, no, sorry, there actually isn't. I looked it up.
I was thinking Enzo the gardener's going to get it.
Okay. But we start off, she's at an interview at this house. Nina is the wife. She's obviously owns the house. Beautiful house in Long Island in New York. And Millie is there. She's kind of just chatting. She's never been a maid. And she's also just like, I'm pretty sure she's made up her resume and shit. She hasn't told anyone she was in prison. And we don't even know at this point. But interview goes pretty well. She likes Nina. She goes away. And she gets a phone call from another interview she went and had at this place called Munchburger. They're like, sorry.
And usually hire ex-cons.
Yeah, she's like, I looked into them, like the higher ex-cons and shit, but, you know, they go, sorry, just to let you know, we went a different direction. We wish you all the best. And she's like, yep, cool. Not even 2 seconds later, phone call. She's using a little burner phone, by the way, one of those little ones from Coles or Shopper Market. And it's Nina. And she's like, girl, you're hired. Losing her mind. She says, thank you so much. She's like, when can you start? And she's like, I don't want to fucking admit to Nina I live in my car. She goes, well, I can start tomorrow. And Nina's like, what about your stuff? And she's like, I'm a quick packer.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck me, okay. So
immediately thought Nina was a red flag though.
yeah, bro. Oh my God.
Like the way she was acting, I was like,
Yeah.
oh. But this, like you're saying, it was realistic before, really highlighted the decisions people make when
They need in a
they need
tough
it.
spot.
Yeah, they don't have many decisions there, so they have to make it work.
True, yeah. Like she actually doesn't have a choice.
Yeah, exactly. Like this is all she's got.
And she mentions that a lot. Like, so during the interview with Nina, Nina gives her a tour of the house. Beautiful downstairs. They go upstairs, beautiful master bedroom, beautiful bedroom for the kid. They've got a massive spare room, in a home theater, like massive TV and shit in there. And then she goes, and this is where you'll be staying if you get the job. They go up into the attic. She goes, we have a fully furnished attic. She goes up there and takes her into this fucking tiny little, what used to be like a broom closet. I'm thinking like Harry Potter style shit.
That's what I was thinking too.
And she's in there and Nina's like, okay, yeah. And she goes, yeah, no, I'm sorry, it's small, but.
And they have a spare bedroom in their house.
And they have a full spare room in their house. And Nina's, and Millie keeps saying to herself, of course, you know, they probably don't want to give me the live-in help, like the spare room.
Grubby old me.
Grubby old me. And so she goes in and she says, as soon as she walks in that room, she just gets a just disturbing feeling about it. And I was like, I need to not pick this story apart, right? But again, I was going to say, obviously you would just leave and not go back. But again, she's desperate.
She needs it.
Else. She sleeps in the back of a Nissan.
Yeah, and then what felt disgusting about it was the lock to the door was on the outside.
Yeah, so she's like, what's so weird about this? And she couldn't put her finger on it. And then that's when then she leaves. A week later, gets denied from Munchburger, gets accepted by Nina. She goes back and she's got her bags and Nina goes, all right, let's go take your bags upstairs. She, first of all, walks into the house a week later, pigsty. Yeah. It was immaculate and it's now fucked up. She's like, what the fuck happened in here? She goes upstairs, puts her bags down. She says, I finally realized what makes this room so disturbing. The lock is on the outside. And she says to Nina, why is the lock on the outside? It's like, oh, it used to be a closet, you know.
I didn't even notice.
She's like, oh, I didn't even notice that. It used to be a closet.
Red flag.
You know, it makes sense to lock a closet. And then
does it?
She also she notices on the back of the door scratch marks on the timber. Jeez. And she's like gaslighting herself, going, oh, no, I guess, timber cracks and timber moves and stuff. And she's like, okay, what the fuck? Anyways, goes downstairs, cleans up this shit. It's her first day. She's cleaning up. And I think she's finally getting to a point where it's like, she said it's fucked up. She gets to a point where she's a bit clean. And then Nina comes downstairs and she's like, Cecilia, the little fucking kid, comes down before Nina comes down. She's like, I'm hungry. So Millie goes, oh, okay, I'll make you a snack. She makes her something with peanut butter. Bitch, I'm allergic to peanut butter. You trying to kill me? She calls to her mum and she starts crying. She's like, Millie tried to kill me. And then Nina goes, what the fuck, bitch? Like, I told you my daughter is deathly allergic to peanut butter. Why would you give it to her? And Millie's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. It must have slipped my mind. Obviously, she didn't tell her. She's like, I would remember something like that. And then she's like, why is there peanut butter in the house?
Yeah.
She goes to Nina, well, I'm so sorry. Let me get you something different. Do you want me to throw the peanut butter out? And then Nina goes, this is sussed me out. Nina goes, no, we might need it.
Yeah.
What for?
Breadcrumbing.
Are you fucking threatening this kid or some shit?
Yeah, I don't know. Life-threatening, eh? Or she's not actually allergic.
Yeah, true. Like, Nina seems to be not right in the head, bro. She's possessed.
Is it called a psychological thriller?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like fucking.
Yeah. We've been taken on a ride.
She's talking to like the devil, eh? She's doing something.
We've been taken on a ride. So, and then Nina goes, well, are you going to make us dinner or what?
Yeah.
And so
she's got like bipolar. She's like randomly really, really nice and sweet and like offering all these things. And then she's like, you take us for granted.
Yeah. She's like, don't take my kindness for granted.
Yeah.
And she's like, she's such a bitch sometimes. It's so weird. And it's absolutely jarring.
Oh, it's so jarring.
So she says, you're going to make us dinner. cool. We meet the husband, Andrew. He comes home while dinner's being cooked. Oh, this smells amazing. Like, oh, Millie, you must be Millie. Nina, jealous as fuck.
Yeah,
right?
straight
jealous of Millie. Straight away, because Millie, young, petite, size 6, we find out in dresses and something like that. I think that must mean small. And, you know, Andrew's like kind of having a laugh with her being, you know, nice. Nina's just like, gets this fucking, I'm going to kill you look at her eye when she looks at Millie, eh? If
Jealous,
Andrew's in the room and Millie's in the room, Nina's looking at Millie like, get on your fucking knees.
And we didn't mention Andrew's hot.
Andrew's a baddie.
I was picturing Andrew Huberman.
I've seen a trailer. I've seen a TikTok with the characters, so I'm picturing who the character is.
Oh, have you? Oh, from the actual movies. Okay.
We'll show you after this and we'll show the baddies. So a few more days go by and then one morning she wakes up. Nina's in the kitchen. She's throwing everything out of the fridge, making an absolute mess. Millie comes down. She's like, "What's good? Like, what's happening?
What's good?
What's going on?" And Nina's going, "Where is it?" And Millie's like, "What?" She's like, "Where are my PTA meeting? Like my parent teacher association meeting notes that I spent hours writing? You threw them out. Where are they?" And Millie's like, "Girl, I didn't touch them."
Also, why would it be in the fridge?
Yeah. She's like, first of all, why would they be in the fridge? And second of all, I didn't touch them. And then Millie, again, she gaslights herself because she needs this job so bad. And she's so desperate. She gaslights herself being like, maybe, you know, there was a chance. Like she's in her head in a monologue. She's like, maybe there was a chance of there was a crumpled up piece of paper during that mess the other day and I chucked it out. So all she does is she just, Andrew comes down. He's like, "Nina, what's going on?" She's crying. She goes, she's like a kid, bro.
Yeah.
She like goes and hugs Andrew, gets like snot all over his fucking work suit. She's like, "Millie threw out my PTA meeting notes."
Just blaming her.
And he's like, "Oh, well, you know, you saved them on your computer." And she goes, "Yeah, some of them, but I'll have to redo a lot of them." And so she bugs off. And Andrew's like, no, Millie says, I'm so sorry. I swear I didn't. He goes, "No, I know. She's like, "No, I actually didn't." And he's like, "No, trust me, I know." And I was like,
he's used to this.
He goes, "Yeah, Nina, he's
almost too much of a green flag.
Yeah. It's sexy. Yeah. It's sexy to a point where it's like, are you manipulating us?" So he goes, "Yeah, Nina is high strung, you know, but she's a very good person at heart." And so I'm kind of thinking like, okay. He helps her clean up a bit, and she's kind of like, because he's clearly had to do this for a long time. And she notices that. She's like, "Andrew fucking..."
Who's where the mop is?
He knows his way around that cleaning closet.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, it's clear he's done this a fair few times. So now Millie's got to go shopping. And she goes shopping because Nina threw all the food on the ground. She comes back and, did we mention Enzo yet?
No, we didn't. We sort of did. Met Enzo at the start when she couldn't get in. Sexy gardener doesn't speak English.
Yeah, sexy guy doesn't speak English. And he said something in Italian to her, like pericolo, and she translated it on her phone, and it means danger.
No, she hasn't translated it yet.
Yeah, she has by this time. Because Nina, she translates it straight away. Because, sorry, I forgot to say it. Because Nina gave Millie an iPhone. She goes, "If you're going to be taking my kid places, if I need you to take my kid places, I want you to have a reliable phone." So she gives her an iPhone, loads her credit card onto it and everything. Like, Nina's nice as fuck, but also a bitch. And so, she looks up what pericolo means in English, and it means danger. And Enzo's trying to warn her clearly. So keep that in mind, guys.
Listen to the sexy gardener.
Yeah, a few days later, goes and gets groceries, comes back, and Enzo notices she's struggling. And so he comes and holds the groceries for her, goes inside, and puts them on a counter for her. And he's like about to try and say something. And she's trying to say like gracias or whatever. I'm pretty sure that's Spanish. And he's like, no grazie. Like what? So he then hears Nina coming and he bugs off. He's scared of Nina, clearly. And so then she's like, what? And Nina comes down. She's like, "I heard voices, you know. Millie, if you're going to have guests over, I expect you to ask us. And I expect 2 days advance notice." And I was like, and she goes, no, it was just Enzo, the landscaper. And she goes, "Enzo was in the house? Do not let that man in my house again. He's disgusting." And then Millie's like, "What the fuck?" Okay.
I reckon they had an affair, eh?
All right, we'll get to predictions after this. So, I don't know. We go.
She goes to the PTA meeting.
One of the first nights that Millie spends in there, she wakes up at 3 a.m. to go take a piss. She goes to try and unlock the door. Doesn't budge. And she's like, "Oh my fucking God, they locked me in." And then she starts saying like, "That's why there's scratch marks. Who was the poor soul that was in here before me?" She goes to try again and it was just stuck. So she's getting in her own head. She's scared.
And the window doesn't open either.
The window doesn't open, whatevs. So, Nina, PTA meeting, Gonskis. Cecilia's come down. She's up in her room or whatever, sorry. Andrew comes home. And she's cooking dinner, nice steaks. And Andrew's like, oh my God, once again, Millie, this smells amazing. And she's like, stop complimenting me because I will sit on your face. So he calls Cecilia down. She puts a steak in front of her. And Cecilia's like, first of all, why is there a glass of water in front of me? I hate water.
I hate water. You should know this.
Get me an apple juice. Millie gets her an apple juice. Millie, this glass is dirty. Give me a new one. I fucking hate this kid.
Rich kids, man. Rich kids.
Hate this kid.
Entitled.
Andrew's like, girl, you should try a steak. Cecilia's like, nah. So Andrew goes, all
Give
right.
me my chicken nuggets.
All right, I'll make you some nuggets. And then Andrew, the smooth fucking criminal,
he's cute, eh?
goes to Millie like, here, if you're gonna be living with us, look, I better teach you how to make her nuggets because all this money spent in our kitchen and all she's gonna eat is something out of a microwave. Teaches her how to make the nuggets and stuff, and then I don't know, she just talks about like seeing the chest hairs come out and just how sexy Andrew is and stuff. And then next day,
No, they mentioned Andrew says, "Do you want to eat with us?" And
yeah,
and then Millie goes, "No, that wouldn't be appropriate."
I don't think Nina would like that.
Yeah, if she comes home, what she would think. And then Andrew's like, "Oh, you're right."
Yeah.
It doesn't really it doesn't really fight. So he's like, "Ooh, maybe she is toxic."
Yeah. So next day she comes down, and Nina is in the living room with a massive garbage bag on the lounge. And Millie's just thinking, oh my God, what do you want me to do? Sort the fucking rubbish, color-coded, A to Z type shit? She goes down and she's like, Millie, is that you? Yeah. She goes, I was going through my closet and I've cut these. I'm a few sizes too big for these dresses, you know? I just want to see if can you please take these to the donation bin? And she goes, actually, hold up, what size are you? And she's like, I'm 6 to 8. She's like, oh my God, these are all 6 to 8. How about you have them? You don't have any nice clothes. I was like, whoa, shots fired.
Backhanded compliment.
Yeah. Did you have them?
And then Millie's like, she's right.
and then Millie goes, oh my God, like, thank you so much. Please, like, if you let me know if the second you want them back, please let me know. Like, I'll give them right back. And she goes, oh no, trust me. I don't think I'll be going down to those sizes anytime soon, especially with the baby on the way. And Millie goes, you're pregnant. And then he goes, oh no, not yet. But Andrew and I, we do want to have another one, and we've been trying, but we haven't been successful so far. But we're gonna go see a specialist tomorrow or some shit. And Millie goes, "Oh, well, congrats."
Didn't it say something like the fat underneath her chin jiggled or something?
Yeah. She laughs. Yeah. So she goes, "Whenever you want these back, let me know." And then fucking Nina laughs, and she's like, when she laughed, the fat under her chin just fucking like jiggled. And so I think that was
that's it.
Yeah. And then one more thing. She gives her the clothes and she's all happy go lucky. And then she goes, Millie, I just gifted you some clothes. Don't leave the garbage bag on the fucking floor. Yeah. That's bad manners. And Millie's like, oh, sorry.
Yeah, like, what?
It's actually the most insanely jarring thing I've experienced. All right. So let's go into proper thoughts and feelings now. I know we did a little bit while we were talking about that. But look, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm enjoying it. It's definitely one of those, only comparison I've got is when you're watching a scary movie or TV show.
And you know something's going to happen.
And you don't really want to watch, but you need to know what happens. It's giving that.
Yeah, I'm like not wanting to read because of all the things that are happening, and I know something is inevitably going to happen.
Yeah. But you're just like, you're an idiot. Like, look at all these signs. But no, feeling really good. And also, it's a very different very different writing style to Sarah J. Maas.
Yeah.
Very, very different. I would say it's more structured, maybe.
Yeah, it's also more of just I want to say, is the right word like a straight line story? Is that the right word?
It's linear.
Maybe a little more linear.
Sarah J. Maas was non-linear.
I don't even know if that's right. Basically, what I'm trying to say is Sarah J. Maas, like, it's a slow burn kind of. Like, they really were quite slow burns.
Yeah.
Even though like a lot was happening, but still it was like very long, a lot of world building. Sarah J. Maas actually is a very good world builder, I've discovered. Because in this, the whole world is the house.
Yeah.
So.
And I guess it's already playing on the fact that you know what a house is like and what the world's like.
Yeah.
because it's in Long Island.
Yeah, and we get a bit of a description of the house and stuff, and like I can picture in my head what I think it looks like. Gated, in a gated community.
I'm kind of glad I haven't seen the cast yet because I'm completely like open to my own thoughts.
I want to dive into Nina. I genuinely think Nina has mental health problems.
Probably.
And she is like, I think she has something on Andrew.
Oh, to keep him like this.
Maybe.
Okay.
Actually, backtrack. So Nina, mental health issues, right?
Yeah.
Like proper.
Yeah, and I think it's ones that she's in denial about.
Hell yeah.
She's like, maybe Andrew tried to get her help at one point and it just didn't work.
Okay, yeah. So that's my thoughts on Nina. I'm not going very deep into Nina. She pisses me off.
Yeah.
Cecilia, I think that she's like this because of her mother.
Agreed.
Obviously. Andrew just goes to work all the time, right?
And he times it perfectly.
Times it perfectly all the time. I reckon he sits in his car down the street waiting for dinner to be ready, bro. That's what he fucking does.
Smells that steak.
And then Millie, I think I like the breadcrumbing of we don't know what she did and why she was in prison for 10 years. That's a long time. Couldn't have been murder. Her parents have completely cut her off.
17, yeah. What should we speculate she did?
She was 17 and she went to prison for 10 years.
10 years? What do you get for a 10-year sentence?
Like, I don't know, arson and robbery or some shit?
Yeah. What do you get for... No, but it's giving she killed someone, but she was probably trialed as a minor, so she got 10 years.
I think you're right. I think she's killed someone.
Yeah.
Because I was going to say the 17 thing is what's making me believe that now.
Because how the book started too. I also immediately thought when the peanut butter scene came, I was like, oh, she's going to accidentally kill a peanut butter later down the line. And that could be a little teaser to what it was, and that she thinks she kills her.
Okay. Andrew.
Yeah.
I think that Nina is crazy because of him.
Because of him?
Yeah, he's giving, charming, goes to work, makes the money in front of guests. He's charming. He's great to Cecilia. He's like always very nice to Nina. But I think that the reason Nina is sometimes hot and cold with Millie is because what she gets from Andrew is hot and coldness. So in front of people, like she dotes on Andrew, right? So she loves Andrew. Nina loves Andrew. In front of people, he's very like, Nina, my love, you know, happy front, putting on a facade. I think once they're behind closed doors, like he makes her beg for it type of shit.
Oh.
That's what I think.
Okay.
I think he's got a bad side.
Yeah, I can see that.
And Enzo.
We don't know much about Enzo, but he's a danger.
And he's also
tatted up, got massive biceps, the size of her thighs.
Yeah, and could kill her if he wanted to, apparently.
Yeah,
That's what she said.
But she also said, looks like he's good in the bedroom.
She did say she wants to fuck him.
Yeah, she said she hasn't had sex since before prison, which makes sense.
Yeah.
There's only stupid youth sex too, teenage sex. I'm thinking he's trapped there for some reason.
Same.
He can't leave.
Yeah, same.
Because they have something on. I reckon maybe they have a family member trapped somewhere in the basement or something. And like one of his relatives used to be the housemaid. But also Andrew said, we'd never had a housemaid before.
Never had a live-in.
Yeah, a live-in. But that also was kind of sus to me because they're so rich and she's got so many issues.
I reckon that was a lie.
Yeah, that was like a little bit of breadcrumbing with a lie. And like he said that because the other one's downstairs or something.
Okay. Would you like to go into predictions?
Okay, yeah.
So
we kind of gave some predictions there.
Yeah, okay. I think that based off that, I think that what's going to happen is the reason that they have hired Millie is because either Andrew or Nina murdered their last help. Okay? Actually, Cecilia did it. She's crazy, bro. Cecilia murdered the last live-in maid.
Yeah.
All right? The last live-in maid is currently...
A kid?
Bro, this is my prediction.
Okay.
So Cecilia killed the last live-in maid.
Yeah.
The last live-in maid is currently in the basement or something, right? And they hired Millie because they know she's an ex-con and they know they can frame her because I have a feeling she's probably was in, you're right, jail for murder, but she got tried as a minor because she was 17. And what they're doing is they're slowly integrating her into the house, right? And they are going to frame her for the murder.
Oh, okay.
And the police are going to believe them over Millie, of course, because she's an ex-con, also an ex-murderer, and they get to the
Okay.
That's
That's
what
yours?
that's what I think.
Okay, mine's different.
Okay, and the reason Enzo is not saying anything and not saying that Andrew and that murdered the previous live-in maid is because they have something on him.
Okay,
Like his
interesting.
green card or some shit. I don't know.
Okay. So my prediction is vastly different.
Okay, go on.
So I reckon Nina really wants kids. Andrew's infertile. So Cecilia's actually Enzo's daughter. And the last maid found out. So Nina had to kill the last maid, the live-in maid. And that's why she hates and resents Enzo so much, because she can't tell anyone. And then they're trying to have another kid with Andrew. And then it's just not working. So Millie's going to walk in on Nina and Enzo doing it to make the second kid. And she finds out. And then she's just going to, and then Nina's going to try and kill Millie for finding out that she's trying to have a second kid. And that's why Enzo's still there, because he's Cecilia's dad. Oh, mic drop.
Oh my God. That was good.
Yeah.
That was a good prediction. Oh, wow. All right.
Watch me be completely wrong.
I love how invested you already are.
Yeah.
That was so good on you. All right. Baddies, please. Okay, if you've read this, and more specifically, if you are reading along, how many chapters are we going to go to next week? These were short.
How many are in the book? Do we like these? I reckon we do 10 again.
Yeah.
And let us know in this episode if you
right.
like the half an hour quicker episodes.
Yeah.
Or you want us to do 20 and do a lot more. Because recapping takes up majority of the time.
Yeah, the recap took about 15 solid
Yeah.
minutes then. Because what I want, we're going to do 10 chapters again. So chapters 11 to 20.
Yeah.
And what I want from you baddies is to send us your, like, as you're reading it, your voice messages, text messages on Instagram, whatever you want. Giving us your predictions, how you feel about certain situations, how you feel about a certain scene. We want to get you guys a lot more involved in this book club.
Yeah.
And that's what we want to do for this book, is keep it nice and short and sweet, have you guys involved, having your say, having your predictions, and then see how we like doing that for this book. And if everyone really enjoys it, then that's how we'll do the book club from now on.
And the easiest way to do that is on Patreon. $5 a month, and you get the book club 5 days early, and you get an extra episode every single week.
Yep.
And then if not, what is the best way to send us all your thoughts and feelings? Email? Because the DMs, we probably won't see it. So probably
Email.
Yeah, so Patreon's number one, but
Yep.
you got to pay for that, and we understand not everyone wants to pay
Yep.
for it. Number two is just comment on the episode, and number three, if you have actual like voice messages or videos, email, which is relatable69@gmail.com.
Yes, sir, it is. Okay, thank you so much for listening. Let us know how you like the new format. Don't forget, Patreon, sign up. You can get in touch that way. Email, relatable69@gmail.com. Let us know if you're on a hot girl walk. Fucking tag us, put us in your story. And
No, I'll tell you what you should do for this one. Tag us when you're reading the book.
I like that.
Yeah.
Tag us when you're reading the book. And send us your thingos via the email, whatever.
Send us all your thoughts and feelings.
Send us thoughts and feelings, your predictions and everything. We want to hear them. We want you to be involved. We want everyone to be reading this book with us.
We're on a new journey together.
Yes.
Excited!
Thank you so much.
Stay bad.